Gloria, thank you very much with the weather and everything coming out. So we're really excited. I know you have survived the weather today. So to kickstart it, how did you decide to write? I read the book. It's a fascinating read. How did you decide to write We Will Survive?
I decided to write We Will Survive because I've been hearing stories of how people have achieved personal triumph and how the song I Will Survive, has given them hope, encouragement, and empowered them to do so. These stories have encouraged me and have inspired me through the years, so I thought that it's time for me to share that hope, that encouragement, that empowerment with my public.
Each of the 40 stories that you choose in the book are fascinating and have life lessons. Mm-hmm. How did you decide each of these stories? Obviously, you're exposed to so many different people, experiences, etc. Why these 40?
We wanted a variety of incidences, of situations, so that we could reach as many people's hearts as possible. We wanted the book to be really relatable, and so we had a system by which my manager and my co-writer, Sue Carswell, we chose the stories that we thought were really poignant, and then at least two of us had to determine that a story would go into the book. 9 times out of 10 it was all three of us that chose, but sometimes, a few times, there were only two of us.
And what stories resonated? Which story resonated with you the most in the book?
Well, they really all resonated with me. I think, I don't know, it's really difficult. Of course, the story of Annie Bleiberg, who survived Auschwitz, the death camps of Auschwitz, and one I think really resonated with me. It was a woman who thought that her appearance, her face, she was beautiful, and she thought that was everything, and that was what made her who she was. And she got into a car accident that literally ripped her face off. And she had to rebuild her life and her self-esteem based on who she was on the inside. And I know, I don't know anybody else who's had their face ripped off, but I do know a lot of people who think that their appearance, we often think that our appearance is what matters most. And this woman had to prove to herself that was just not so.
Why is the power of song so powerful to you? It connects people of all different types of backgrounds, and you've aptly used it as part of the title of the book.
Music has always been very powerful. Music is indicative of the social climate and is a messenger of what's going on in the collective hearts of the people, and that's, I guess, why it is so important to me, and why it resonates when you do a song that touches a lot of people. It kind of brings us together, and that's very important to me.
And talking about personal struggles, which you go over in the book, could you describe how you dealt with two incredible, moving personal struggles, such as the murder of your sister and also the breakup of your marriage?
With great difficulty. You reach down inside and you pull out tools and you pull out character, sometimes that you don't even know is there, when you are encouraged and when you are inspired by a song like I Will Survive, something that really touches your heart like that. And I've learned through my struggles that no matter what you've given to your struggles, you haven't given your all until you've given all that God is willing to lend you, and His resources are inexhaustible.